just wanted to give my little testimony about the Manifesting Challenge in the Sacred Path from T. Lotus, who is my dear friend. So I participated in the first Manifestation Challenge, and I was able to, with my partner, successfully manifest $10,000. And this time around, I was on a little social media break, and she asked me to join the challenge, but I wasn't able to get on and like physically participate. But in my mind, I accepted the challenge because there was something I wanted from work. There was a new position at work, and I applied for it. And within about 3 weeks after applying for it, I was granted the position. And I know that I was able to manifest this because of what I did when or after I applied for it. So much like how I manifested this job to begin with 5 years ago, the first thing I started to do was visualization. Like, I started to visualize myself in the position day to day and what that would look like. So I would think about logging in, because I'm working from home, and I would imagine the systems that I would pull up to do the job. And as I was doing this daily, I was still in a coaching position where I was training some of the new employees, coaching them into their new positions. And during the coaching, I would think about myself in the new position, and in my downtime, I would look at the policies and the, just the SOPs, and reading through all of our guidelines and whatnot as a person in that new position. The position is called help desk. So I started looking into policies, and because I figured this is what I'm going to be doing on help desk, and I just wanted to make sure that I was acting and basically putting in the work to prepare for it, even though I hadn't heard anything about it. I hadn't heard if I was going to get it. There were no clues, or, well, you look like a shoo-in, or any of that. I started visualizing daily. I started acting like I had the job. And last week, they gave it to me. And I there was like a calmness and just almost like a knowing that this position was mine to begin with. I never doubted it at all. I didn't question whether or not I was good enough. I knew that I was good enough, and I knew that it was mine. And so I don't know if that confidence maybe assisted with, the manifestation process, but certainly visualization, I feel, and seeing myself doing it, and then physically putting an action behind, my thoughts. Hold on, Miss Emma. Physically putting an action behind my thoughts daily by looking at those policies and reading through them in my downtime. So that's that. I'm super excited. I finally got my position. It was something I've been interested in over the last year or two. And this is my year. I'm super, 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 super excited. I'm not going to say too much about what I do, but basically, like I said, it's a help desk position. So that's pretty much it. That's my 2 cents. And I really appreciate the challenges, because probably if it wasn't for the challenge, I wouldn't have really given it much thought. But, when she said, listen, I have a challenge, I said, okay, that's something I can commit to, putting in the work daily to get exactly what it is I want for this year. So promotion, upgrades, whatever it is you want, you just have to put your mind to it. Whatever, if you could see it in your mind first, you can achieve it. That's just my belief. And that's what my experiences are showing me. It starts in the mind first. Okay? So that's my little 2 cents. Good night. What is it, Miss Emma?